Hello everyone. To 69th session. Now, to the foreign key topic, the quick revision. Because yesterday we thought of to complete, but today we will complete the 16 70 also. Both. Uh, 2 hours on foreign key topic only. We will go with practical examples. Okay. So, introduction, again, architecture, login procedure, screen basic and advanced navigation, then data dictionary, database tables completed, data element and domain completed, then structures. In the structures, we have include structure, append structure, both differences also. Then how to observe the built-in structures and again uh, structure relation and include also flat and nested deep structures. The deep structure I have only given I just gave the 1 minute statement only. But deep structure, we have to go with in detailed discussion going forward, not now, because that is related to internal table topic. Again, we'll come back. Right. So, when to use, how to implement what, everything is covered. Finally, this table enhancement part also over with practical examples. Then, CEO includes, custom includes also a separate topic covered. Yes. Okay. Now, yesterday I assigned many, like that's what you in the WhatsApp, this entire PDF of this SAP BC hyphen ABAP dictionary. This is not my own proprietary. I'm just sharing SAP PDF only. Even you can go to Google BC hyphen okay 430 SAP PDF. Okay. PDF download if it is possible, you can download it also. That's what. So this covers BC basis components. Actually, 430 is the series. This is a 1 week course, certification course. 1 week equals to 40 hours. 8 hours per day into 5 days, Monday to Friday. So total 40 hours syllabus completely. This is the independent certification. Okay. Yes. Okay. They merged in TAW series. Okay. Right. Now, after structures, we have started one important topic called as table relationships. Okay, we have to identify the relationship between tables. How built-in tables are related or connected or integrated. Then we have to go for our own tables relationship also. We will see. Then foreign key, primary key, foreign key creation, our input check also we will contact. In the database point of view, like in database, Oracle, DB2, SQL Server, everywhere, this table-to-table integration is called as, actually it is called as referential integrity. Okay, this is also one of the alternative word used, referential integrity. Okay, next, this topic, finally you will come to know why it is called as input check also, all this stuff. So, in Oracle, to table creation, foreign key creation, both can be done by using coding. That is, we will generate the relationship through via by making use of okay code is required. Code through only will achieve there. But here in SAP above level only. We don't have direct database connection. The table creation, table relationships, everything we will do it from dictionary, data dictionary, and DVIC. So as of now, I already create a table and as well as activate table and maintain entries into the table, independent tables. Till now, you are completely clear. Then, current topic is yesterday started this requirement with first why tables to be connected or integrated or related. Because if the tables are independent, then independent table on data only you can fetch it. Example, if you go to KNA1, KNB1, KNB1, C1 sub, like you can only fetch KNA1 data, KNB1 data, KNC1 data. Three independent tables only you can fetch. But if you assume that these tables are connected closely, then combined data, combination data, integrated data, you can fetch it. That is, sometimes, sometimes these tables, we need mm, most of the time we need two, three tables data on nation data. This, if you want to, again the basic topic, if you want to fetch the data from more than two tables, first of all, what is the basic prerequisite is the underlying tables must have connection, integration. Yes. So this is our topic, how SAP, we will observe SAP created many tables connected with many tables. Okay. Even we will also create our own tables without disturbing their namespace. We can integrate our tables and final statement is even even if we can integrate even we can integrate our table to Mara table. Like we can connect or else we can connect to KN1, Mara, LF1, VBAK tables also we can connect from G tables. That is our final this thing. Suppose yesterday's we were into 1 minute. Let me log in because I'm going to cover instantly switching from one topic to another topic. You should not get confused. That's why thorough practice is required because my point of view is everything important and mostly project point of view. Project itself is a client requirement, fulfilling client requirement. If you want to think with respect to client point, this point of view, you have to have common knowledge because when we learn a subject is a structured approach, lesson by lesson, topic by topic. But when it comes to the project is always unstructured because we don't know client is thinking something and they are sometimes know the clear structure requirement. We have to ask further questions to get the more clarification. I spend time on it, and finally so, you have to come to clarity. That's why first of all, if you have complete extended in-depth knowledge, then only you can seek, you can get the more, you can ask more questions to client or customer or business to observe the required data accordingly, we can implement it. Because sometimes client may not aware of that, but you can explain to them this is how SAP works so that we can get it done their requirement or fulfill their requirement, justify the requirement. Okay, hope you guys understand that. So always you have to have, suppose I have one question. Yes, this is a general question. Like this is my table, ZAVK underscore EMP master. In my table, for my table, my fields, isn't it? But While creating my field, my table field, can I make use of built-in domain here or not? In this position, in this position, can I make use of built-in data element or not? What is your answer? Suppose employees.
Sir, it means empty that is a machine type only, right?
No, 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 that's it. Actually, see, suppose I'm just going to use city 2, just employee city 2. So there is a one field called as ORT01. That is city. ORT01 is city. So we can simply make use. Very simple. So character 25 city. This is, I gave EMP city as character 25 city of the employee. So what is the difference? Both look like same, right? So we can make use of. Very simple. If I type ORT03, suppose, it says that this is there, I guess, something like that. Okay, yes. Here you are getting the error that not active. That means system only checks in this entire SAP system with this name, any data element exists, exists. Exists means available. Actively available, yes, available. Then you can make use of simply. System point of view doesn't matter whether you created or me created or SAP created. Only system checks that this data element is available or not. If it is available, then simply it allows. Okay. ORT01 underscore.
Normally verifying that.
Yeah, that's it. That's see. There is a one more thing. ORT01 underscore G. Keep on using this O. Middle letter is O. O falls under SAP namespace. That's why we can use. That means actually, we can make use of all built-in data elements into our program wherever you want it. SAP recommends to use it. SAP recommends to use it because already according to their observation, they created many data elements. We can simply use it. Similar way, like if you go to this, I'll remove it. If you go to this one, go inside. Here I am using built-in type. Alternative to built-in type is domain type. See, this domain can be SAP domain or your domain or my domain, any domain I can use it. Only make sure that the domain must be available as active status. That's it. System point of view, it checks only that. Okay, got it right? Because SAP says that use the built-in. The first and foremost priority, don't go for Y or G. SAP always Y. Uh, this also I have to talk. Why SAP always recommends to go for usage of or leverage of SAP defined programs or function modules or forms and all. First priority given to SAP. Reason one. Reason one is SAP created. If something goes wrong, who is responsible? SAP only. Okay, because they created, they given to us. So if something goes wrong, actually nothing goes wrong because they have created, they have tested thoroughly. After that only they launched. Okay, that's why SAP tables and programs and function modules, everything is. It never gives any kind of errors, issues, and all. That's the reason they created, they tested, they are already released with the active status. We can directly make use of. And SAP recommends to use that. At the same time, the customer also interested to work with built-in things. First priority. Then, if there is a new requirement which deviates from the standard, at that time only we go to enhancement or G tables creation, G programs and G listing. Okay, this is a general information. So we can use SAP tables, SAP data elements, SAP domains as and when required wherever you want. Going to a structure point. We have a structure, two structures here. You remember our structures GAVK underscore. Employment is there, personal is there. Employment is flat structure, personal is a nested structure. Correct? If you go to employment one, this is a just R&D purpose we created it. Suppose I want, can I include EMARA here? Yes, you can include EMARA here. Yes, EMARA here. That's it. See, simple. That actually EMARA begin with E, first letter. So this is a SAP defined structure. Yes, you can include it wherever you want it. SAP defined, SAP used. SAP defined, customer also can use it. Simple. We are at customer side. Simple. Okay, yes, we can use it. Simply why it is allowed. There is no error. Check. There is no error. Why it is accepted? Okay. Current enhancement category is there is a something. Yes, this is why we got this thing is I just there is a some enhancement category also we can set when there is our table. See by default, see this type of error you are getting. This is also another explore because I said when something goes wrong, okay, as a developer approach, you are working on a program or a configuration. If some error comes, just to hold, wait, try to read the error message, try to understand what could be the possible reasons. If you tried, have spent some time, 10 minutes upon that, and finally you are not able to resolve on your own, then go for seek the But one time you solve on your own, suppose, lifetime you will remember the solution because this is how we have to grow. Okay. So don't ask someone or even don't go to Google or ChatGPT immediately. Okay. First, you have to understand that. Yes, I saw that this is a normal my own structure. You in my structure means I can do anything. I did not do anything wrong also. Why it is giving error? So it is giving error as enhancement category related because current enhancement category cannot be enhanced is incorrect. Explanation is very clear. So we will have to go there. Okay, we have to go there, change this to can be, can be now check. Yes, error solved. This is solving error on our own. Okay, this way. So we can have this is we can expand it also. Yes, as usual. See, can I include one more this thing? A dot include SI underscore KNA1? Yes, you can do that. Okay, this is the way. What is happening? Because, see, this is one include structure example, right? Yes. So I'm writing customer details, something like that. Then again I'm writing, yes, that is till now it was a flat structure. Now I'm going to use it as a nested structure. Yes. This is also accepted. It is accepted. Yes. But we got this one by dot include one by this thing. Yes. This is your just now. Okay. Is successfully accepted. No doubt, no worries. Okay. This is the way you have to uh, the model table. I need to work on that. I forgot. Here, so this is explanation is already covered. That means at this position, system says that if you are entering data element accepted or other structure accepted, my structure and SAP structure, everything is accepted. Only wait for that that must be available in SAP with the status of when it is active, then only you can use it. If it is other than active, okay. So this is a small deviation of yesterday's, a day before yesterday's topic because That you have to aware of that also. We can use all SAP's things. Then go for table connection, table relationships. Yes, we have started with how these tables are connected. Yes, this is our requirement also explained. Yes, in a report or in a form or screen, we always fetch many tables data and display because SAP. Okay, what happens if you in SAP there is a front end screen. Okay, screen level we will do some addition, subtraction, multiplication, display outputs. Screen level of program. In that case, at that time programming interaction is not there. Sorry, database interaction is nil. Just you are accepting value and summing up and displaying the output. Or you are accepting first name, last name, middle name, last name, you are concatenating and displaying the full name. Just that is a small program. But where is the database? User enters the first name, middle name, last name. You have to use the string operation as concatenate, display the output. So at that time, there is no database interaction, right? But in SAP ABAP, what type of programs mostly we write is the question. Because SAP is a business software, ABAP is a business program, business application programming language. Most of the time, we don't do general programming, general programming, accounting, printing. These type of things we don't do most here. ABAP is meant for business. Business means what? Business data. In ABAP, most of the time we work with business data or live business data. The architecture point of view, the data exists, data available, data stores permanently in the underlying database only in the form of table. Many tables are there. Some around, I have not remember exact number. Some 8 lakhs about tables list is there, which includes you all functional areas collectively, system tables also. Okay, and all right. Okay, yes. Even though suppose you have created 100 lines code, this program also will get a save in a table only. How does this save? This program completely compressed format it gets saved, go and store in the table only because in the database is a collection of data. Data is stored in the form of table. Everything must be stored in the tables only. Might be programs and all comes under system data. All the screens information also stores. Everything stores in the database only. Very simple. Okay, clear? So that's why in ABAP, most of the work with tables data only. When there is a tables data, you have to be more familiar with this tables relationship. Again, SQL queries. Query. Because how do you fetch? How do we retrieve data based on our requirement? Yes. Okay. Yes. These two are our queries. If you want to write query also, query writing before you have to do a kind of due diligence. These tables are directly connected or indirectly connected. How this relationship is. Based on that only we develop the queries. Because if you don't know the much, you write the query. Finally, your select query, select statement doesn't fetch the data. It's of no use, time waste. That's why first we have to understand the relationship clearly. Once you are thoroughly clear, then only you start developing the program. Even you can create a view also, or else you can write a program also to fetch the data or to retrieve the data. You got it? Yes. Fine. Going back to this. Yes, what is primary key is already explained yesterday, no need to repeat it. Then, so yes, foreign key, foreign key field act like interface between two tables. to database table. That is actually interface means a kind of link or connectivity. That is next foreign key field accepts duplicate values. This is important way of explaining foreign key. Each line, okay, I will go with practical through only you will understand. Advantages also after practicals only you will understand. Then what is check table, foreign key table, these also with the practical, right? So we will go for this example. Assume that my because I told you right in the live project, you will get a requirement accordingly. You have to define the relationship. But in the training learning, we have to go for our terms. Yes. So first, let me go to this particular. So when I draw the picture in front of you, you can draw simultaneously also. Yes, don't ignore. There is a lot of meaning involved here. If not today, tomorrow I will come back and open the same screen again. I will explain lot of additional theory on top of because yes, very simple. All these topics uh, actually should be learned in a classroom training. But since that is not possible, that's why we are learning through online. But online required double focus. Yes, very close observation. If you just deviate for 5-10 minutes for any reason, also gone. You are not able to connect to the next topic. That is the sensitivity of this all technical topics. Okay. Yes. So first of all, okay, I'm going to write the left side table as a Z. Okay, because Z department master, DEPT master, or AVK underscore department master. Right side, we have EMP master, right? Two tables. Yes. Now, this table, I am calling it as a parent table. Okay, parent table. When you say parent table, then this is act like a child table. But this parent-child terminology not used in SAP. It's used in the database. Okay, yes. Next, it is the base table. Okay. Now, this is the reference table. Reference. Right. Next, this is a check table. This is a foreign key table. First names. Okay. For one time you understand this concept, done. You enjoy this journey. First time itself is confused. The confusion also we continue. Carry forward. Okay? Yes. So this is your the picture of table relationship. Okay. Okay. Foreign key topic. So uh, there is a question why I use this table of check table and this as a foreign key table. Also, there is a meaning. It doesn't mean casually written like this. Okay, we have to create some some entries also to make you to understand it. Okay, yes. Okay, come to here. Yes, we will. Okay, now we have MANDT, but MANDT generally, if you want, you can write it near our employee number as well as employee name, employee city, something like this is your overall two key fields, two non-key fields. Then come here. Sorry. This is go back. This is department. So this is your actually department master, department DEPT code, and as well as DEPT name and the DEPT address. Okay, this is your department master table, right? Four columns, right? Then same thing, same four we will write it here as MANDT and employee number, okay, and the employee name, the employee city. This four. First of all, okay, you have to observe two things. Okay, these two fields, which one? MANDT as well as department code of one set. These two are data set. Can you tell me what are the other set? These two are these two are key fields, right? These two are key fields. Key fields are nothing but primary keys. Okay, and these two are non-key fields. Right. This is important. That is how do you make a field as a key field? By activating the checkbox, right? Then go to yes, these two are so key fields here, right? This is a key field, key fields plural. It's not one, it is n. And the remaining many non-key fields are there. But just for the time being, I am writing here the space point of view. So I think so till now you are clear with yes. Two tables are already created. Yes. Two tables with this fields. That is till now just like I have created the table definition or table structure with key non-key fields. Okay, right. What next? I have to have some entries minimum because this entries are entries. If the tables are empty or blank, we cannot do testing. So that's why we have to have some type of mm, this is the closed column. Okay, right. Now, first here, like we will go with entries. First, as per our this thing, 113 is the client. Okay, and once we log in, the client number is 113. So this is I'm just writing department as FI is the code FI01. Okay, FI02 like that. Finance department 1, finance 2, etc. So now here the full name is finance department, where this you can keep it as blank or it's something where this exists. Going to the next level, like HR, first we will write, okay, yes, department, same thing you can write human resource. Okay, there is, I'll simply write simply this way because to speed up all of this thing. So it could be the same floor, yes, and yes, right. Okay, come back to the enter. Mm. This is your third department called as marketing. just like okay, just marketing department, okay, R&D department. So many departments are there. Okay, yes, this is right. So I will leave it as black. So if you look at a table first non-key fields may have duplicate values accepted, and as well as what is blank also accepted. Because both repetition, duplicates accepted and all. That is the non-key fields. Key fields point of view. What is the key fields? Key field should be two or more than 16 keys point. Overall, no duplicates. Because combinedly, no duplicates. Okay? Yes, that's about your overall data. Even we can go with some kind of test data here at the employee table also. Just whatever the data I typed over there, some test data I'm just writing here. So this is the name actually. It's a number. Number is like 0011 suppose because numc4 automatically adds two leading zeros. Correct? Yes, two leading zeros. Then again type some address. Okay. Yes. Then go to next. This is your uh, which table? 0012, right? 0012. Next, we have some data. Okay, you can keep it as blank also. Okay. Now we are going to one more employee details like this. Okay, here 0013. So again, I stick to the what? I stick to basic. Hmm, fundamentally, yes, because you have to observe that two departments, HR and finance, is there at the first floor only. So in the live cases, two departments exist in the one floor is possible. Yes, it is possible. If that is possible, then our software also should be designed in that way only. It should support and choose the same. If you look at the two employees, Ravi and Hari both belongs to same city. Yes, possible. That's why our software also accept should accept the duplicates because you're right. Software is a solution for the live cases or business cases. So it should work the way things are there in the society or business. It should work as per the business. It should not go against that. That is the fundamental rule here. Okay, fundamental rule. Yes, that yes. Our design should be as per the practical way. We have to think the way things are happening in the live business accordingly only. The dependency you have to check which like exactly you have to which field is key field, which key field is non-key field also. That's most important because if you want to check duplication on that particular field, then we will add that into the key field. Suppose names and address, mostly names are duplicates. Okay, that's why names are not part of this. And the employee names and city also. Yes, that's why we don't consider that as a key. Next, okay, these two tables are okay is actively available. It is okay active state. Okay, yes, this is also active and this is also active, right? Both tables are active. Both tables have some data also done. But now, how do we connect? or relate. If this is the case, both tables are acting like a individual and independent. Okay, individual and independent. But if this is the case, you can only fetch employee data separate, department data separate. But my requirement is we want to display a report. That report displays report is department name and department wise employee details. When you say department wise employee means the source is not one, it is n. Department details required, employee details required. Yes. Okay. So that's why you have to connect these tables first. Then only on top of that you can build queries and all. Correct? So how do you relate or connect? As of now, yes, if you go to my previous day, at least two tables required. Yes, we got two tables. Next, two tables somehow must data something. Okay, data is also two tables. Yes, this check table. Yes, if you go to SAP, hmm, SAP, the check table key field must be created by data element. Yes, this is one of the prerequisite. What is our check table? AVK underscore the DEPT must. This is my check table. This check table, there are two key fields. Check table key fields must be created by data element, not by the built-in. Suppose these two non-key fields are created by built-in type, it's okay, accepted, not a problem. So we have met that requirement also. One more important thing is this. Okay, this is over. Yes. Now we have to look at this part. Two tables must have a common field. Two tables must have a common field. How do you fulfill that? Add check table key field into foreign key table. This we have to do it. See, if you come here, check it out. Is there any common field here? I am not asking for common key field, normal field. Suppose MANDT is there, MANDT. But only MANDT through you cannot establish relationship. Yes. That can be considered one of the point, but using that we cannot. So obviously, what is required is this is DPT, DPT, DPT. This is EMP, EMP, EMP. There is no common. So now we have to go for common common field. Yes, common field. For that purpose only, for foreign key purpose only, I am going to add a separate color here. This is a separate color. Why separate color means this field is not original field of EMP master. This field is a added field, added field later. Okay, added field later. This is your added field. This field name is this field name is DEPT code. DEPT code. So this field is a I am calling this field as a this field I am calling it as a foreign key field. Okay. So this field is called as a foreign key field slash it is also called a check field. Foreign key field or check field. Yes. This is the name we use it here. Yes. So this foreign key field is a key field of other table. Yes. In department master DEPT code is a key field. So the key field only added into this child field. Yes. Okay, what is the advantage of this foreign key field is This foreign key field is a foreign key field act like a interface to the it act like a interface to interface means connectivity link between two tables. Yes. Okay. This is the foreign key field through you are connected here. Okay. There is a lot many theory to be discussed. See, suppose earlier four fields were there, table was active status. When you add the fifth field, it comes to revised status, and when you save it, it comes to inactive status. Finally, you have to make it as active, right? Make it as activate by adding this additional field, correct? By adding this additional field, right? But now, okay, there is a question like after successful creating of the foreign key relationship between these two tables using this foreign key field, what is the advantage over here? Now, yes, we will go for yes, this foreign key is over, right? The happened successfully. Now, technically, I will talk more in the practicals, but time being, try to understand the advantage and all first theory. Yes. Suppose as a user, what is my role? What is my role? I have to enter the values, right? I have to enter the values. Yes, if I go to employee master, employee utilities table contents, I can do two meanings. One is create entries. Suppose if this is a create entry screen. This create entry means you are creating a new record, a new entry. Create entry screen. In create entry screen, what you will get? As usual, four fields you will get it. Not only four, you will get five fields. Now, MADT is the first field, employee number, and next what? Employee name also, and employee city also, and addition to that, DEPT code also you will get. Because key fields, non-key field, I give some gap. Yes. This is, yes, as usual, left side labels, right side you will get input fields, right? You will get a input field like this. So using this, we will enter the number, name, or city details, etc., etc. But the important point here to be noticed is this. For department code, yes, this field. Actually, I need to write it this one in a red color because yes, because this field is a it's the recently added field, isn't it? For this department field, after successful completion of this foreign key, you will get 4 help here. This is your small 4 icon, you will get it. So, what is the advantage of that F4? Once user press on F4, you will get the list of values here. When user press F4, in this F4 you will get the list of the values. List of the values system reads from other table. Which table? From department master table. When you press F4, the moment a request goes to here, in the as of now, whatever the entries are there, you will get all those entries over here. That means in this F4, you are getting first record as F501 first value. It's not record. HR01 mark 01. 01 means 02 also can create it. So these three values automatically populated into this. That too you have to write here when user press F4. F4 with search info. Request for F4. Okay. Yes. For result only that dialog box gets opened. Otherwise, it doesn't open by default. Now, user can choose a value. Okay. Suppose you are creating a new record as 004. It's some record you are creating. You can directly assign FI accepted, HR accepted, marketing also accepted. Yes. But you have to take any one of the three departments only. If you try to enter a new department which is not exist in this F4 list, immediately you will get an error. Immediately you will get error stating that department does not exist. I'll enter sales. Sales SMS 01. See, in this company, department list sales is not there. Okay, sales is not there. If it is not there, how do you assign to one employee? That is wrong. Wrong in nature, wrong in the system, wrong in the software. Simple. Okay, got it? This is the way you have to think and work. It should work in this way. Okay? Yes. So, what happens when user enters a value, system performs one implicit check. Implicit is nothing but there are two words, implicit, explicit. Implicit means internal check, automatic check. Okay? Yes. Explicit means when we explicitly, okay, that. So implicit system carry out the check against with check table. Okay. Why it is called as a check table? Because while entering a value in this particular field, system performs implicit check against the check table field values. Okay. If sales 01 exists, sales 01 exists, no. Will not exist. That's okay. Yes. If I enter HR01, yes, entry is valid. That means if user enters, user type, user can type also, user can choose a value from this list also. When user can type it here, if remember the departments, he can type. Why to waste unnecessary time and all? Simply SAP given this F4, you make use of this F4. Choose a value from this F4. If the user choose a value from this F4, that entry is valid, accepted by the system. That record is considered as a consistent record, consistent entry, accurate record. Yeah, other than that, other than these three departments, if you enter anything, that record is invalid, considered as invalid. Invalid entry, invalid record. Okay, you cannot save that record. System keep on throwing error messages number of times. If the complete record is correct, then only it accept into database. If otherwise, no. In that case, we can give this statement that if some data is available in the database, that is consistent data, accurate data, valid data. Valid data only into database. Okay. Invalid data rejected at the front-end level only. Clear? Yes. So, what is the advantage of foreign key is first, user entering a record. User, end user, entering one new employee details. While entering employee details, he entered employee number, name, city. Till here he was comfortable. But when it comes to department, he got confused. How do you? I am new to this company. How? What I need to enter here in the department code? So at that time, user required help. He can switch if this field label is not in English or something. He can switch the field name to field label. Also, still not clear. He will go to F1 helper, but F1 help documentation also not much more clear. So finally, user is expecting that show me some sample department, sample data. How do I enter? So that's why we are providing the sample data, example data And the available data of this company has till now we have only three departments. The three departments details we are providing in the form of F4. That is nothing but search help. Okay, user can place the cursor on this particular input field, and the next press the function key F4. When user press F4, at that time this request go here. It will bring the as on today, as of now, whatever the values are there, it will bring and display, populate into the values here. So what is the advantage of this is user first advantage. User while creating data into employee master table, user is getting the other table data also. Okay, today we have connected this to this. Tomorrow you can connect another table also. So in that case, that other table data also you will get it here. That is, so we are simplifying the user's task, user's job. Because you no need to go and verify all the tables, what data. No, we are giving the data in the form of F4 help. So user simplifying the user's task. First advantage. Second advantage. User no need to remember all these departments list. Yes, we are providing with F4 value also. Just to press F4 and choose the values. That's it. User's point of view, where this data store, how it stores, where it is coming from, doesn't matter to him. Because see, something this F4 advantage is that user can choose a value. That is user's advantage. Correct? Technically speaking, yes, validation check, input check. Input means what? User entered value is right or wrong, correct or incorrect. That validations we have to carry out. That validation check done by this foreign key through. Okay, we are validating the user entered value. If it is valid, accepted into database, invalid, rejected at the screen level. That is called as technically it is got most relevance of this data point of view, right? Yes, ABAP must aware of how does it validates and all. Yes, valid data only we will enter. Okay, right. This is the advantage of foreign keys, right? I will come to this particular another scenario. Okay, we will switch to another this one, right?